Hey everyone, it's Ashley with Going Crochetzy and this is George, and today I am going over some Halloween themed patterns for you guys. So I have 6 Instagram free patterns for you guys to try out for yourself if you like the way they turned out. So when I do my pattern reviews, I like to focus on a few things. I like to make it myself to make sure that it's a pattern worth trying. 2, I like to kind of critique if it turns out to look like the pattern, picture within the pattern to show you what it's supposed to look like. And this is like my test to see if I can replicate what it looks like or close enough. And if it turns out to look like the pattern, it's a good pattern. If it doesn't turn out to look like the pattern, then there's a problem in translation somewhere. This week, I figured since spooky season is now upon us, it was the perfect time to do some spooky season patterns because I wanted to have some stuff for my market anyway. I do hope to do another roundup of spooky season patterns before October because I have 2 markets in October, so why not try some more patterns? But I have these 6 for you guys today, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into things. My first pattern I tried out was Boo Bear by Hook N Haven, and this is what it turned out to look like. So super cute. He's actually a little bit bigger than I thought he would be, but he has his little legs, he's wearing his little ghost costume, he has his little nose and eyes, and super cute. The only issues I found with this pattern were it does involve sewing for one, so you do have to sew the legs and the ears on. And personally, I think I would try to figure out a way just to do a bobble stitch for the legs. Next time I create this pattern, called to crochet 6 in a circle and then attach them, sew them on, but I actually surface crocheted on, like I did a single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet to make the ears. So that was one of the things I would personally change about this pattern. The other thing that I noticed on this pattern is it didn't have a final stitch count for every round, which isn't really a problem if you're keeping track, but if you're just like crocheting and then you kind of lose track, it doesn't give you a final count for each round that you're doing. So it would be better if they had just, you know, the brackets with the number of each count on it, but that's just a nitpicky thing. I like to have the number at the end just so I know I'm staying on track and I'm staying with what they expect from me versus what I get in the final round. But other than that, this guy turned out super cute. I really like him. I think he's pretty sweet, and I hope he does well at my market. Make number 2 was from my friend Made by Manda Mal, and it's her free ghost and pumpkin keychain patterns. And this is the ghost. Super quick, little, simple to make. I have fuzzes all through all of these guys. I did not find any issues with this pattern. It was so quick and easy. The only thing that I could maybe critique on this is it didn't say how many stitches apart to place the eyes. But other than that, there was no critiques on this one. And then here is the pumpkin. And once again, really no critiques on this other than maybe specifying how many stitches apart to place the eyes. But these guys came out perfect, and so I made a keychain on each of these, and they work up so fast. I did a live last night, and I was able, I think I was on my live for 55 minutes, and within my 55 minutes, I had 2 ghosts, 1 pumpkin, and half a pumpkin because I lost at Yarn Chicken, so I didn't get to finish my other pumpkin, and I did a little car hanger like this. So I added this to one of them because I couldn't finish my other pumpkin. And so I thought this is a very a fun pattern that you can do not only keychains with it, but little rear view mirror hangers as well. So I think this would be a really good market friendly pattern to have. I do plan to make, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of these for my upcoming market, and they were quick, easy, fun to make. So definitely want to give that one a try. The next pattern I tried out was Bowie the Pocket Bat by Bubba Days, and don't mind my embroidery. I didn't do that great of a job on my embroidery of his fangs. I need to clean that up some, but here is my bat, and it's a cute little bat. Obviously, my embroidery is not the best and I need to clean him up, but I do like the way the wings can flap in and out, and he's cute. I like his size, but it is too big to make it into a backpack buddy. If you wanted to, you would have to go smaller, and it's not a huge make either, so it's kind of one of those in-between creations. I'm probably just gonna put this in one of my like $10 bins and see how he does. I did pick purple thinking it would be really cute because kind of batty purple, but it doesn't translate very well with the eyeballs. I did embroider my eyes because it called for embroidery, or you could add safety eyes, and I did want some items that didn't need safety eyes. I do want to kind of integrate more of the embroidered look, but like I said, it didn't turn out too great against that purple, so I just need to go in and fix up the eyes and the teeth. The pattern didn't necessarily specify to make the teeth, I just added them myself, but I'm not really feeling them on this guy, so I'm probably going to take those out. Easy pattern to make. It's low sew. You do have to sew the wings on, and it's very specific on how to sew them on, so you don't have any issues there. I didn't run into any errors on this pattern, but will I make a ton of these? Probably not, just because I think I would want my bat to be slightly bigger. I'm looking for more of like a size bat about here, or smaller for a keychain size. So the sizing is off for what I'm looking for, but he is a super cute, fun little bat. So definitely give him a try. Look at those little wings flapping. I really do like his shaping and his wings. So maybe I just need to size up my hook and my yarn, because this is Parfait Chunky. So maybe if I tried it with a Bernat blanket and a bigger size hook, because I used a 4mm hook, so maybe if I bumped it up to a 5 or a 5.5, I would like his sizing better, but he is a good, easy pattern to follow. The next pattern I did was the Squishy Baby Spider by All From Jade. And I do want to preface with this that I do really enjoy All From Jade's patterns. And I think she has a lot of free, clever patterns and also some paid patterns. I have both her free and paid patterns. And this is how the spider turned out, and I ended up putting him on a keychain just because he was definitely keychain size. So I put mine on a keychain. I used Parfait Chunky for him as well, in a 4mm hook, and I personally probably won't be making too many of these guys, just because yes, one is super quick and easy to make her. She has diagrams in her pattern of how to place the legs. Is so easy, so well made, the pattern itself, but I'm not sure I like it for my own personal style. I like it to look maybe a little bit more realistic than this little squishy guy. I mean, he is super cute, but I want it to be a little bit more realistic, like almost like add some fangs or add the head with the abdomen and the legs is more my style. So I will be trying out some different spider patterns, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. for you guys to test out, but he is cute. I think he makes a perfect little keychain. He would make some really cute garland to put up, string up, because he does work up so fast. Or if you had like, for a display, if you had a web and you had a bunch of these hanging from the web, that would be really cute as well. So, you know, maybe depending on what kind of reaction I get, maybe I will make a few more of these if he is kind of popular at my market, but I only have the one, so we'll see what happens. Next pattern is by another friend of mine, Heather from Freckled Brunette Creations, created this Skelly Bee pattern, and I thought, why not give it a go? She has put out a few patterns recently. Definitely want to go check her out. But this guy, I couldn't resist, and I know I'm always saying how I'm phasing out my bees because I'm just tired of making bees and everything, but he was definitely different and more creative and holiday oriented, so I definitely had to give it a try. So you do sew the wings onto the back, but it's a very clear, concise instructions. I really liked the way she had her wings constructed, and they're nice and big and firm, and I don't know, I think those would make beautiful butterfly wings as well. I feel like you can do a lot of mods on this pattern. This would be so cute with with green on the black, I think. When I was making this pattern, I was surprised. I didn't realize this whole bottom piece was going to be black. So that was like a fun little surprise for me, that I didn't have to do as much color changing as I was expecting to do. And I do like how it makes it come out nice and clean rather than having that switching of the colors all the way through. I used Parfait Chunky, and I believe a 4 millimeter or 4.5 millimeter hook for this guy. He did come out larger than I was expecting him to, but I'm not mad about it, because he does kind of have like that stand out look to him. People will notice him more. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this pattern, and as I said, I'm probably gonna make another one, but with green. I'll probably do green for this portion. I have the black, do the white wings, and then I'm probably gonna add a red to this eye, black to that one, but red to this one, as in like it's like a bloody eye. So look, I just have to make sure I have the right kind of green to do that before I get it done, because I've been using up a lot of green lately, so I'm not sure I have enough. But he turned out pretty cool. I do like him a lot. The last pattern I created was a candy corn pattern by Little Bean Crochet, and I love this guy. I think he's my favorite out of all of them, just because it's just so cute and simple and quick to make. Once again, so quick to make this guy. Doesn't take a lot of yarn, great scrap busting pattern, very well written, very clear instructions, easy to make. I was actually gonna make multiples and I ran out of my yellow. I was on like row 3 of the yellow and I ran out, and I don't have any more of that exact yellow, so now I have to go and get more yellow before I make more. But I really do like him. Once again though, with the sizing, he's a little bit too big to be a backpack buddy for I like them to be more of like, so these guys are like smaller, right? So I like my backpack buddies to be a little bit smaller than what he is. So all I'd have to do with that, obviously, size down my hook or size down the pattern a little bit. And he's kind of too small to be like a pillow or something, right? So I would definitely love to try him in like an extra large yarn with some with a really big hook to make him pillow size. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I'd also like to shrink him down to about this height rather than that height to make him more into a backpack buddy. And I think this would be a little bit more of a versatile pattern. You could do a lot more with it in that sense. So yes, I'm definitely going to be making more of these guys, playing around with the sizing. I just think he's so cute. I don't even like to eat candy corn, but I just love the look of this guy. I think he's so much fun. Last year, I actually created my own pattern. I made a candy corn army they had little legs and faces. And so I enjoy the look of a candy corn. I just don't enjoy the taste of a candy corn. But those are all of my patterns that I created and tested out for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Let me know what your favorite pattern was that I made, and if you plan on making any of them yourself. Add a spider emoji down below if you got all the way to the end. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends if there's any patterns in here that you think they would like as well. And if you have any recommendations of Halloween patterns that you would like me to try out and test out for you, make sure to add those as well. I'm always up for more crocheting and out some patterns that you guys suggest to me as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye now. So I will see you guys all later. Bye.